51's Manager Wally Backman with us. You got to be pretty happy. I mean, you're coming from cold climate back in Buffalo to Vegas where you got some nice sunshine.
Well, the weather's great here. There's no question about it. I know in the summertime it gets hot, but to get out of Buffalo and they treated us pretty well in Buffalo though. But it's so cold there the first couple of months. It's hard to evaluate your players in when it's that cold of weather, but it's a little bit tougher sometimes maybe in the PCL when the ball flies so much. So it's a different experience for the organization, and we're looking forward to it.
12 years of managing here in the minors. Obviously, players, they want to get to the bigs. I'm quite sure that's part of your aspiration too.
Well, it has been. Everybody knows that. And, I'm here for the 51's now, and my main goal is to get to the big leagues, manage in the big leagues. But my main concern right now is to get these guys ready to get to the big leagues.
When a manager walks into a locker room and new players, new roster, kind of tells what the first thing is that you evaluate.
Well, there's a lot of things to evaluate. Probably, you evaluate, you get 25 different personalities, and you're not, as a manager in the minor leagues, you don't get to pick and choose the players you want, opposed to the way that you might have a little more authority when it gets to the major league level. You're kind of given the players that you give, and you try to make the most of them. You find out what kind of individuals they are. Chemistry is always a big thing, and the organization has been pretty good at it. Since Sandy has taken over, he's been able to put the pieces together that need to be put together for the chemistry part of it, so you have a good clubhouse and those type of things.
When you come across also, then you have to put your staff together. Putting that together, assembling your staff, tell us about that procedure.
Well, the staff is a staff that's pretty much given to you.
Okay.
You can make recommendations and things like that. George Greer was my hitting coach last year and did a great job. And Randy St. Clair's as a new guy that came over, being a pitching coach the last 9 years, I think, for the Expos and the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. So, he's a lot of experience. Me and Randy played together in '89 in Minnesota, so we've known each other a long time, and it's a good staff. We get along.
You got Sacramento to open on the road, then you come home. Got to tell you, I don't know if you heard about Thirsty Thursdays. Dollar Beer Night, man. We rock here in Vegas.
Well, that might be the first night I get thrown out there.
No, you will love it. The crowd is here. It gets frenzied. We got a real nice mascot. Everything about every night here is a good night, but Thursday nights you're going to find out they're pretty special.
Night. Well, we're looking forward to it.
Tell us a bit more about moving to Vegas. So I'm quite sure your family, did you bring them out with you?
Yeah, my wife came out with me. So we're here right now. The kids are out of school or in school, so we're good to go. It's not a long drive for me. It's only a 10-hour drive from home, from Oregon to here. So, I'm used to the West Coast. I know a lot of the players aren't used to it, but I love the West Coast anyway.
You got some favorite things in Vegas you like to do?
Well, I'll find something to do. I know I'll be at the ball field most of the time, but I'm sure I'll find some things to do.